Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Pete.
Nice to see you.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, this is our series of shows for state legislative candidates. I am so excited to be here. This is Face the Music's music show for you, and we're going to have a great show. I'll let you kick things off.
Great. Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for being here. If you're just tuning in, I'm Sarah Crawford. I am a candidate for North Carolina State Senate in District 18, and just so grateful to Face the Music Collective for putting on this show today. Before we get started, just want to start by acknowledging the very difficult past couple of weeks it has been for our communities, our state, and our nation. It is such an important, pivotal time, a time when we can use our collective voices, our collective energy, and our collective passion to work to end systemic racism, to invest in communities of color, to invest in education that is truly equitable, to invest in ending healthcare disparities, to have the hard conversations to end the policies and practices that have oppressed and murdered Black people and all people of color. I know that I cannot speak for Black people. That is not my lived experience, but I can learn, I can listen, I can speak up, and I can act. I am running for office because it's not right that just because you live in a certain zip code, you are less likely to succeed. It's not right that just because you live on the other side of the railroad tracks, you have less access to opportunities. It's not right that just because you are Black or brown, that you are more likely to be arrested, beaten, and killed. I cannot pretend for 1 second that I have all the answers, but I know as state senator, I will wake up every day working towards solutions. And in the words of my beautiful friend, Dr. Helms Pickett, when I think I've done all the work, I will begin again and again and again. I hope that you will join me and help to send me to the North Carolina State Senate so that we can take on this important work. We'll be dropping some information in the chat about how to help our campaign as we go through the show. So now, let's spend this time together today in music, in fellowship, knowing that this is the beginning of our important work together.
Wow, that's really well said, Sarah. Thank you very much. I'm really honored to be here to support your campaign. So, some music. That sounds like a good idea.
Let's get going, Pete. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, all right. So, yeah. So here we go. The playing music in this time has just been really helpful for me, and I think for a lot of folks. So I really appreciate the fact that we're doing this show. I'm going to start this with uncharacteristically a very optimistic song. Fried shrimp, clams, some Maryland crabs, a big old bucket of beer. Waitress comes round and says, "Is everything alright? Do you never ever never know all the places you will go, all the things that life will show? Just never know. You never ever never know. Just learn to take it kinda slow. Take every chance you get to grow. You just never know." Take off your shoe and go. Kick back, enjoy the show. You never ever never know all you should go. The information desk is key to say your heart and mind free. And the answers you will find, they're all locked up in your mind. They were there all along. That's the point of this here song. You never ever never know all the places you'll go, all the things that life will show. Just never know. You never ever never know. Just learn to take it kinda slow. Take every chance you get to grow. You just never know all the places you go, all the things that life will show. Take every chance you get to grow. You just never know. All right. Well, it's been great doing these shows. I started doing these shows about 2 years ago for state legislative candidates, and I kind of miss doing them live, but doing them online have been a learning experience. Back in the beginning of 2017, I saw Billy Bragg give a keynote. If you don't know Billy Bragg, he's a UK-based singer-songwriter, and he's known as much for his leftist progressive activism as his great music. And, you know, what he said, it still resonates with me. For those of us who want to do good in the world, our real enemy is not, it's not communism or capitalism. No, our real enemy is cynicism. It's that feeling that no matter what we do, nothing is ever going to change, that everything is going to remain the same, and that all politicians are alike. And the antidote for cynicism is empathy. So I started thinking about the creative process. What we do is we iterate until we develop a new perspective. And the first time I did that was with this song. Play the fool again, let love slip through my hands again. There I go again. I feel I've lost my best friend. I never learned, but I ask why. Always burn every time I try. No matter what we feel, no matter what we do, one can't love enough for two. I tried so hard, I tried everything. I cried so hard, I gave you everything. So concerned, was it a lie? Then you turned, didn't say goodbye. No matter what we feel, what we go through, one can't love enough for two. We cross our lines, we dot our T's. We pass our time so foolishly. Whoa, no. We never learn, So most of these songs are going to be on a new album, and this song is my newest, and it was written after the start of the pandemic. There has just been, as Sarah talked about, this is a difficult time. This is just an exceptionally difficult time. And in April, there was a report that said that more than 100,000 of our healthcare workers have been infected with the coronavirus. And so I wrote this song, and it goes to healthcare workers, their families, and after writing it, it's just that this song, I think, applies now for a lot of us. When the world is a little bit colder, you can be the blanket for me. When this world is a little bit darker, you can be a blanket for me. If your arms cannot hold me, it's your love I still feel, and your heart is the only beating thing that is real. Stay safe, stay safe, till you're home here with me. Stay safe, stay safe. Home is where you should be. I remember what it was like before everything changed in such a short time. We hardly talk now. We should be able to agree. Have we forgotten what's important? We argue endlessly, but we're still human, and it's not right. We all want the same thing. Stay safe, stay safe, until you're home here with me. Stay safe, stay safe. Home is where you should be. Home is where you should be. Until you're home here with me. Okay, I got two more songs, and so in doing these songs and doing work, volunteering to help state legislators get elected, I started to, and the reason why I do use that Billy Bragg quote is because I've lost almost all of my cynicism. I've gotten to know the candidates, and I got to know Sarah, in a number of discussions, and really looked at the things she was running on. But here's what Sarah won't tell you. And here's what nobody running for office tells you. These are just people. These are people who care enough to go do something, and they're giving up time with their families. They're giving up nights and weekends. They're, in many cases, the people who are running for office, they're giving up careers, and all we're doing is we're saying, if you're one of the lucky ones and are doing well in this really tough economic environment, donate what you can. There should be a link in the chat, and you can, donate $5, donate $20.20 for 2020. You can donate as much as you can. Money goes a long way in these state legislative races, a long way, and it's not like these big campaigns. But, if you have more time than you have, money resources, then just make some phone calls for the campaign. Or in this case, I think Sarah has some postcards that you can send. And I think there'll be a link in the chat for that as well. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it makes a huge difference. It's just a math problem. We just need to tell people that their vote counts, and it does. We need to stop gerrymandering, and it happens. It happens in North Carolina this year. This is the time to do it. So, yeah, I think more of us should just get a little bit more engaged. So, one more time. The Prince knew Machiavelli, having no sense of decency. You can't have morals when there's no ground. Chicken Little came a calling, Pinocchio's nose is growing. The emperor's not wearing any clothes. But this is real, you just don't see. There's a long arc of justice in history. There's something you just don't see. It's that we know truth will set us free. Joseph Goebbels was deformed. Nobody learned from Animal Farm. 1984 taught us double speak. Just how did we get here? Ignorance does not seem like bliss. It's a messed up repeat of history. You will be you, I will be me. There's a long arc of justice in history. There's something you just don't see. It's that we know truth will set us free. I may be blue, you are just mean, and we know truth will set us free. One, two, three. I'm gonna tell you all, it's time to kick your ass in gear. It's time to tear down fear. Do something now. The moment has arrived. We can tell we're alive and do more than survive. Do something now. It's time we do something. Do something. Do something now. Do something. Do something. Do something now. Don't just bitch and moan. Time to get on the phone or send postcards. To be sure, just knock on doors when it's safe. It's forward, ho, it's time we do something, do something, do something now. Do something, do something, do something now. Polar bears can't swim forever, guns kill 7 kids a day. 10 more lies in, he's a Russian spy. Women's rights are being stripped away. It's time we do something, do something, do something now. Do something, do something, do something now. Do something, do something, do something now. Do something, do something, something now. I'm gonna tell you all, it's time to kick your ass in gear. Well, that does it for me. I'm gonna bring Sarah back up. Sarah.
Yeah, that was awesome. One of the things that I've been missing so much is live music. I love music. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing my Life is Beautiful shirt, which is a song by one of my favorite artists, Keb Mo, who, yeah, and, I've gotten to meet him several times and seen him in concert, more times than I can count almost. And so I felt like I wanted to wear this shirt for all kinds of reasons, celebrating live music, celebrating life, because life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful. With all of the struggle that we're having right now, it puts a fine point on how important it is to just appreciate what we do have. And even in times of stress, even in times, it's like you have to look at the sunshine and listen to the birds, so yeah,
that's right,
and listen to music. So
yeah,
I'm gonna turn this over to you for a few minutes.
Okay, perfect. All right, excellent. Well, gosh, like I said, what a fun way to spend a Sunday afternoon, and a treat to be able to do it this way. Even though I wish we could all be together in person, sometimes we get to join from near and far this way. So I am a runner, and some of you watching may know that our campaign is hosting this month the first ever Sarah Crawford Run, Vote, Win 5K virtually. And if you don't know what a virtual 5K is, it is a race you do your pace, your race, where you want, when you want. I'm not particularly fast, and that's okay. But for me, running has almost become a way to meditate. I know it sounds totally strange because there's often a lot of pain associated with running too. But it's a way for me to kind of check in with myself, reflect on what's been going on, and there certainly has been a lot going on. But when the COVID-19 pandemic put us in our houses and took away our ability to campaign in traditional ways, it was important for me to do something that was true to who I am. And that looked like hosting a run. So a virtual run, yes, complete with a medal. I do run for the bling, and it's not too late. You can sign up still to do the Run, Vote, Win 5K. And you can do that on my website. I'm sure that somebody will put in chat. We'll put in chat here somewhere the information for how to do that and how to help our campaign run. And we do have a few medals left. So if you get in now, chances are you'll get a medal. When I started running, I was, like I said, I'm not particularly fast, and I wasn't always a runner, but at some point during my running journey, I transitioned from pretending to be a runner to actually becoming a runner. And Bill Rogers, who was a marathoner in the 70s, mid and late 70s, won the Boston Marathon several times, famously said that being a runner means that we are free to win and lose and live life to the fullest. And that didn't really make any sense to me until I started running long distances. But the quote is true. And, I've reflected on that quote a lot, particularly this week. I'm physically running, but I'm literally running for Senate District 18, because I think we all have the right to live life to the fullest, and we ought to all be free to do that. And this week more than ever, these past 2 weeks more than ever, that's been more true. and has solidified my commitment to running. So I hope you will join our campaign and help us out. You know, this year, we're not sure that we're going to be able to get back out knocking on the doors. We're certainly not going to do that until it is safe to do so. And that means we're going to be looking for all other ways to communicate our message to voters and why this election is so important. I love that last song you did, Pete. Do something. Yes. So we can all do something. Not all of us have to run for office, but we all can go vote. We can help candidates write postcards. We can make donations. And I hope that you will join me in this fight, because it is an important time for our country, for our state, for our communities. And it is so important that we flip state legislatures here, the state legislature here in North Carolina, and state legislatures across the country. So please join us. And I want to thank Pete so much, and the Face the Music Collective, excuse me, for putting on this great show. And I also want to welcome my friend David Burney. I got to know David, oh my goodness, I don't know, 5 or 6, or I guess maybe 7 or 8 years ago now, and got to know him and his Johnny Cash cover band that he was playing a little bit, and through some other political work. And he's just been such a great advocate for what our state needs, and a great friend to me. And he lives right here in Senate District 18, and I'm just so glad to have him today. And what a way to bring people together through music. So thank you both very much, and let's continue the show.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I am delighted to be here, honored to be helping Sarah on this campaign, and certainly, man, we need her in there. We need her in the Senate. And I asked Sarah what she wanted to hear. She said she liked this song. This is where I was supposed to say, hello, I'm David Burney. I hear that train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet they're rich folk eating in a fancy dining car, where they're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, you can bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow all my blues away. Well, that's for you, Sarah. But I thought I'd do this one. When I think of Sarah, I think of that determination and optimism. So this one's for you. This is one of my heroes, in addition to Johnny Cash. Cash covered this song back in the late 1990s. Well, I won't back down. Oh, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life, and the world that keeps on pushing me around. But I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Oh, I won't back down. The stuff we've been going through this past week, which Sarah addressed, made me think of this song the other day. By one of Johnny Cash. This is sung and written by one of Johnny Cash's heroes. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw before me that endless skyway. I saw before me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me the voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, to the redwood forest, to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Gulf Stream water to the redwood forest. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Of course, that song written by Woody Guthrie. His guitar had written on it, "This machine kills fascists." Cash himself wrote this song in the late 1960s, touching on a lot of the issues that were important to him in his heart. Well, you wonder why I always dress stripes and black. Why you never see bright colors on my back? And why does my appearance seem to have a somber tone, where there's a reason for the things that I have on? Wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living on the hopeless, hungry side of town. I wear it for the prisoner who has long paid for his crime, but who's there because he's a victim of the time. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said about the road to happiness through love and charity. Well, you think he's talking straight to you and me? Well, we're doing mighty fine, I do suppose, in our streak of lightning cars and fancy clothes. But just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back up front, there ought to be a man in black. I wear it for the sick and the lonely old, for the reckless ones whose bad trip left them cold. I wear the black in mourning for the lives that could have been. Each week we lose 100 fine young men. And I wear it for the thousands who have died, believing that the Lord was on their side. And I wear it for another 100,000 who have died, believing that we all were on their side. Well, there's things that never will be right, I know. Things need changing everywhere you go. But till we finally make a move and make a few things right, you'll never see me wear a suit of white. Oh, I'd love to wear a rainbow every day, tell the world that everything's okay. But I'll try to carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black. Well, I guess if Cash was still around, he'd still be wearing black. I hate to say, but I think now's the time when we need Sarah's optimism and resilience, and other candidates, a lot more candidates like Sarah. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds, because you're mine. I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you, because you're mine. I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known through that it's right, because you're mine. I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for hope that I can't hide. For you, I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I hear all that applause out there. Thank you very much. Enjoyed Pete's songs. Thank you for playing, Pete. Those are great. I hadn't heard them before, and it's great songs. Usually, if I don't play this one when I'm asked when we're playing, I get accosted afterwards, so I don't want to be accosted. See how we're doing on our tuning here. Oh, well, there you go. There's the culprit. If you live in this part of North Carolina, you realize it's humid today. And that even gets inside these guitar strings. All right. That's probably good enough for me. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. And I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirtiest shirt. And I shaved my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before, on cigarettes and songs that I'd do again. But I lit my first and watched a small boy cussing at a kid that he'd kick in. Then across the empty street, caught the smell of someone's frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I'd lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying, half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the song that they were singing. And I headed back home, somewhere far away, a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying, half as lonesome as the sound as a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down on a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. All right, this is another one. You sing Johnny Cash songs, you are totally legally required to play this song. And then I've got one more after this. Is this one, easy for me to say. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burned, burned, burned. A ring of fire, a ring of fire. This is a sing-along, by the way, so join me. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like I was meek. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher, and it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Yeah, it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. So I sing in a band called the Johnny Folsom Four, and we play around here. We play other folks as well, other places as well. And had a big gig at the Carolina Theater for May that had to be rescheduled, but we sold that venue out a year ago. And I'm sure looking forward to getting back in front of people and playing in front of folks. Looks like right now in September, we're scheduled to play at the Booth Amphitheater over in Cary. And we'll let you know if you want to follow us, Johnny Folsom 4, the numeral 4 on Facebook, or David Burney Music as well on Facebook. I love singing Johnny Cash songs. There's so much great stuff there, and I felt like after this week, I wanted to do this song to close it out with. This is a song written by Bob Marley back in about 1979 or 1980. And Cash recorded it at the end of his career with Joe Strummer, one of my other heroes there, with the Clash, of course. It's called Redemption Song. Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ship. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? All I ever redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand beside them? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Redemption song. Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me to sing these songs of freedom? All I ever had. These songs of freedom. These songs of freedom. All I ever had. Redemption song. These songs of freedom. These songs of freedom.
Woo! Woo! Great set, David.
Thank you guys very much.
Wow.
Kick some ass, Sarah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And taking names.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Yeah, that needs to be done too. Absolutely. Let's make sure we get some names taken.
so we got a few other folks that are on the call who are on the show that have been helping out in the background. I first want to highlight Helen, who
Sarah.
people who are campaign managers, they're just a little bit crazy, and that's crazy in a good way. Wow. Well,
Yeah, that needs to be done too. Absolutely. Let's make sure we get some names taken.
So we got a few other. And then also I want to acknowledge Linda Allen. Linda is been helping out in the background with scheduling all these shows and making sure I don't lose my mind. And Linda is an awesome, awesome person. And I would call Linda a great activist, you know, so besides being a great person. So I just want to also thank David for performing. And Sarah, you must win.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. You know, I know we're almost to the end of this, and I just thank you, Pete. Thank you, David, for performing today. This was such a treat for me, and hopefully for everybody who was watching. Really hit my soul today, and I needed that. And thank you to Helen Kofelt, my amazing campaign manager, who just worked so hard to make sure that we're on track to win this race in November. And Linda, thank you so much for everything you do for Face the Music Collective. You know, I have one more ask. I know this concert has been largely about me, which is a really strange thing when you're running for office. To have things be about you and for you. You know, but we're in such an interesting time, and there are so many people across our country that are hurting. They've been impacted by COVID-19, and as you all were playing, I was thinking about all the live musicians who aren't performing right now, and all of the hundreds and thousands of people who work for live music events, to set up the stage and the lighting and the sound and all the things that we all love to enjoy, and how they're hurting. And of course, our friends in the Black community and other communities of color are hurting after 400 plus years of systemic racism. And I just ask for you all to just extend some love, extend some grace as we continue to move through these times together. Change is coming. It is here. It is coming. And we have to make sure that it comes in November. So thank you all so much for everything, for all that you've already done and for all that you will continue to do.
Yay. Well, thank you, Sarah, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. And let's win in November. Woo! All right, cool.